Hey, and good morning. Today I am calling my other senator from New Jersey, Senator Andy Kim. He is the first Korean American elected to the U.S. Senate. Um, he was meant to be a breath of fresh air after years of Bob Menendez and corruption. And he's also one of 7 Democrats to vote in favor of the confirmation of Department of Homeland Security Secretary Kristie Noem. So I want to call and ask him what about her background he thought qualified her to be in that position, if he now regrets it. Again, as you know, I won't be speaking to him. But this it was PN 11-11. This was confirmation. So there were ultimately, this was a regular, it was a non-filibuster vote. So you only needed a basic majority in the Senate to confirm her. So only needed 51 votes. That said, there were 7 Democratic defections and 7 people who didn't vote. So, this could have been tighter. The other 6 senators who voted to confirm her were John Fetterman. He's been a real winner. Maggie Hassan, Janie Shaheen of New Hampshire, Tim Kaine, another real winner, Gary Peters, and Elisa Slotkin. So I think we'll probably call John Fetterman tomorrow because he's been a huge disappointment to the people that voted for him. But I'm going to start with Andy Kim because he's my senator, and that, feels right.
Hi, this is Senator Andy Kim. Thanks for calling your Senate office. If you'd like to comment on a legislative issue or policy concern, please press 1. If you need assistance with a matter involving any federal agency, like a passport or immigration issue, press 2. If you'd like to speak with a member of my staff, press 3.
Let's try 3 first.
To speak to a member of my staff in my DC office, please press 1. For my Jersey City,
your call will be answered momentarily.
Probably have to get rid of this. It's probably copywritten. Although maybe it's not. Might be in fair use. Every time they change the song, I think I'm getting somewhere. Here's the relevant committee that he's on. He's fighting corruption and promoting transparent governance, apparently, on the Homeland Security and Government Affairs Committee. And holding DHS accountable. It includes extensive oversight of ICE with operations, with an eye towards addressing egregious immigration detention practices and building a more just and humane immigration system. Okay, that's something. Okay, I think we're gonna have to hang up and call back and leave a message like we did for Cory.
Thank you for calling and for your patience. There is an extremely high volume of calls at the moment.
Gee, I wonder why.
Please continue to hold to speak with a member of the Senator's staff. If you would prefer to leave a message now, please press 1. Otherwise, please continue to hold. thank you for taking the time to share your views on the issues that matter to you and to the people of New Jersey. At the beginning of your message, please be sure to share your name and your New Jersey zip code. Again, thank you so much for your call.
Hi, Senator Kim. I'm calling. I'm sure the reason that your phone is so busy today is in part because you are on the Committee on Homeland Security and Governmental Affairs. You are also one of 7 Democrats who voted for the confirmation of Secretary Kristie Noem. I'm calling today because I'd like to know what about her background made you think that she was the right person for this job? And will you now, in the wake of everything that has happened, commit to not authorizing funding for her department in the current appropriations bill that's coming up at the end of the week? And will you also commit to working with your House colleagues to call for her impeachment? I note that you said when she was confirmed that you wouldn't hesitate to use your oversight authority to stand up against actions that go against our Constitution and our values. And I think it is long after time to stand up because she has gone against the Constitution of the United States of America, and she has most certainly gone against, if not all of our values, at the very least, the values of the New Jerseyans who have elected you. So I hope you take that into consideration, and thank you so much for your time.
You have reached the maximum length for a recording. To send this message, press pound or hang up. To play it, your message has been sent.
Okie dokie. That was, as always, the messages don't go all the way through. I'm sure I will not receive a call back. And I'm, not at all surprised that their office phones are pretty freaking busy because there's probably going to be another government shutdown by the end of the week. Greg Bovino got demoted and is being allowed to essentially retire back to California. And as always, they're trying to now change the narrative. So hopefully the senator gets that message. Call your representatives. I'm going to probably call John Fetterman tomorrow because he's been a huge disappointment to everybody that wears a hoodie to work, amongst other things.